I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time talking about my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much. Knowing that we can connect on all different levels just because we're dealing with different circumstances and situations, knowing that we're going to rise above all the daggone chaos that surrounds us. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when your girl is about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and head you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very informative to you, uplifting in a very special way, gives you good vibes or good inspiration, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and need spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share in your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Deep Out of Body Meditation to energize your inner power. OB Binaural Beats Music Sonic Elevator, and it's so beautiful too. You know, women sitting in a lotus position and all these different vibes are coming around. I'm gonna let y'all see it real quick. It's like I love looking at different things like that because it's so refreshing. You know, especially when you got all that crazy energy, you trying to balance out. I'm trying to pick out really good meditation meditation music, for you to be able to get that positive flow in, as well as you're receiving a positive message at the same time. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101 Heyokas. Knowing it's not just a new chapter, but it's a whole new book. What did you say? It's allowing you to be able to see, everything with fresh view of eyes, when you're allowing yourself to really see the change that's taking place for the positive. You had to, cut cosmic, not cosmic, but karmic bonds, generational curses, and at times it may feel like it's overbearing to you, sit up here and caught more L's than an M, anything. It's really put you through some changes. But when you're allowing yourself to see all the positivity that has been taking place in your life, because there are a lot of times, we, as us, is using that human experience. We always, we try to be grateful for everything, but it's just like, dang, it would be better if I had this, So it's like you're allowing the blessings to take place, but you having to be able to appreciate it as everything is, that is going on for you. You're learning more about yourself and the things that are surrounding you within a whole. Your gifts are taking place. First you probably started off with like one or two gifts when you went through your spiritual awakening and all the different spiritual attacks, the kundalini, the ascension, the dark night of the soul. You had to go through these numerous of times to be able to reflect and see the strength in the warrior you have been molded up to be. That's always been there. It just, you needed to go through different stages of your life to understand what was taking place and in your purpose. So it is just allowing you to learn more every day. There's so many people that I've been connected to for probably almost close to a year or a little bit over. Thank you for the loyalty. It's so appreciating. That you have changed so much. At times it's like really hard, to deal with the things we deal with. And, it's a human experience. You go through a lot of things. A lot of times you can't really see what's taking place in your life. At times it's hard for you to stay focused onto something that you're not able to see. A lot of times we're like that, seeing is believing, but it's just like when we're put in certain situations, whatever you're lacking, those are the situations that are going to teach you to be able to balance out everything that a person should hold. If you're going through a situation where you're always wanting microwavable stuff, you want it right now, right now. Your situation, God and universe going to put you in a situation where you have no choice but to wait. If you don't have faith in yourself as well as in the universe. They put you in certain situations, have you connect with certain people just to be able to reflect the faith that you have or the confidence you have or the love that you're needing. You know, a lot of times we go to outside sources to get love when we, you know, or even when it comes to your, you know, twin flame, if you have a twin flame, you know, is going through that separation anxiety and all that stuff. But you had to be able to love yourself on all levels, you know, all the insecurities, all the doubts, everything, whatever it was that was deep rooted or even traumatic, is all came to that surface for you to either allow these certain painful situations to teach you the growth and the wisdom you got from those traumatic situations, being able to see, you know what, these situations were very effed up on so many different levels, but look at the positive way of these things have strengthened me. Because normal, average people, what we deal with, they wouldn't have been able to deal with. You know, because a lot of times if we sit up here and really look at our trauma for what it is, instead of looking at it and, you know, to where it's boiling up emotions, whether it makes you angry, it makes you pissed off, or, you know, you get sad or emotional and stuff like that, but allow yourself to see the positivity in those traumatic situations that has placed you in. It's like when I look at mine, yes, it's very unbearing for me to know everything that I know, knowing who, you know, what things has happened to me when it came to, you know, so-called family and all that, you know. And I have to tell myself, even when certain things, you know, pop up, and, you know, not ignoring it, but allowing myself to go through that transition and being able to tell myself, you know, I said, hey, this hurt me to the core, you know, even though I don't have the closure I desperately need, you know, my situations has really strengthened me, you know, being able to deal with that all at, you know, all at once, you know, because there's times I know sat here and I cried and I'm like, God, this is just so overwhelming, you know, this is so painful, you know, and I just hear him just saying, baby, just look at it in a different light. See what I'm trying to tell you throughout these traumatic situations. See all the beauty that has came from those traumatic situations. You're writing a whole chapter on a new book. You know what I mean? You ain't even the same daggone artist. I mean, not the artist, but you know, the author of that book. You know, your illustration is just fierce as hell. That you are writing a book that people are going to love to read. Your story of experience, for endurance, for persevering, for thriving, for a come up, raise up, is going to be like, damn, you're going to inspire a lot of people with the beautiful light that you carry. You know, at times it gets overbearing. At times it gets hard. Trust me, I know. But it's just the way, you know, when I really look at my situation for what it is, and being able to know that I had to be open with, you know, the experiences I went through. And it was hard to do that, you know, because of worrying about what people would think of me, what would they say, you know, would they believe me or whatever. And it's just like I had to get to that point, like, you can't live your life based on other people's opinions. You know, you can't seize up because you're worried about, you know, somebody saying something to you. Everybody's going to have an opinion about things. Everybody's going to have their say on it. But this is the journey that you're living. These are experiences you have had. You know, if it's meant for that person to get that message, trust and believe they'll get that message. If that person wants to speak with ego and they don't want to believe you, or they feel like they're jealous of you or whatever, they got their little, you know, their little whatever. And that's not your, you know, your issue. It's not. It's how you reflect yourself. If you know you're speaking your truth, allow yourself to let that mess shine, you know. And it's just like, this is a new day and age, you know, we're going through something totally different. You're on a purpose to where, you know, things you know, bust a levy on you, and it's just like, you know, it's allowing you to raise your vibrations towards many things that you have not even explored yet. I mean, it's just a life that you already been going through. It at times it feels overwhelming, but it feels surreal at the same time. It'll take you through those sad and depressing moments, but it'll give you tears of joy. You know, you had to go through these things, you know. And it's just like, at times I gotta tell myself, you're breaking curses. You breaking cycles. You thought this mess was gonna be easy. No. But when you, I mean, you might be shot, your mind might be shot a little bit after everything is said and done, but look at all the strength you carry. It ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna throw a, it's like a punch is gonna be throwing like a grape at you. It's not gonna bust your bubble, because you done been there, you done done that. You know, universe tests you all the time, as well as darkness tests you. They want to be able to put things in your life to see, oh, okay, are you going to go about these different things the way you used to go about them, or you're going to be able to step back and think about it for a moment before you dive into something and you don't know where it's about to take you. You know, universe will do that to you. You know, I've been seeing things left and right that is trying to see, is this going to trigger you? You know, because it's like the universe, you know, not to say it in a negative, disrespectful way about when it comes to powers that be, but it's like the devil and, you know, the universe plays hand in hand. God has been teaching you, universe and source has been teaching you all these life lessons about your life, about you loving, forgiving, being understanding, being discerning, being mindful of the words you speak, how you think of yourself, how you see yourself, you know, all these different things. But as at the same time, darkness and devil sees the beauty of the things that are about to be coming into your life that's already here. They're just waiting to, you know, put you in that position for you to be able to open that gift up of life, love, all these different things that, you know, you have grown into. So they want to be able to distract you from that, but universe wants you to be able to have that confidence within yourself that they already had for you. But it was just like you had to be able to recognize it within yourself. I see a lot of strong people, you know, even though I'm strong as well too, because it's just like when you see all the things you have went through in life, yes, it's hard as hell. You know, it felt like you going through Game of Thrones, Terminator, and probably, you know, some Michael Myers with a side of daggone Freddy Krueger all up in that mess, and you dealt with it. You have dealt with it, and it's been hard. Yes, it might have drained you, probably made you, you know, pull a couple of hairs out. You probably done got a couple of gray hairs. I don't know. But when you can really see how your life is transformed for the better, you know, there's many a days you've cried tears that nobody knows about. You have fought battles that nobody knows about. You have been fighting your own damn demons, and demons probably running from you now because they know they can't shake you. You know, they keep bringing people in from your past to see if they can convert you in towards the way that they used to go, knowing after all this is said and done, they're going to be on their lessons of blessings and growing just like you are. You're still going to be thriving. You're going to still be getting stronger, and, you know, energy is just changing for you. Everything is transformation, you know, going through an intense transformation, but it's allowing you to really see your purpose for what it is on all different angles, allowing yourself to really see all the change that has took place in your life for the better. You know, where that one is cutting them cords, and it's like these are the things. And I told you, it's like if you've been with me for a while, when I sit up here and said the beautiful visions that universe and God was giving me, and it really made me cry because I see all of the things that we have really went through, and I mean it took us to the depths of hell. You know, we got frequent flyer miles from that. You know, just like yesterday I put on that community page. You know, it's like Robin stood up here and said we're in hell, and then you see Batman like slapping the piss out of him. Hey, raise your frequency because we're still there. You know, because you've been through that. You really have been through that. You know, anytime, you know, when I look at my, you know, how I'm forming, you know, this channel up, you know, it's just having an opportunity of virtually connecting with y'all. You know, we've been family for millenniums, but we're just coming back in contact with each other where, you know, that spirit is like, you know, is feels familiar to you, and probably gives you emotions because you feel like you're finally connecting with something that really understands you at a deep, you know, view. You know, we all get each other. You know, we're all going through different circumstances and situations, but we're all changing in the same way. You know, we're all going through these things where it's actually hard to see things if, you know, everything is so heavy to you, but it's your choice to either, you know, allow these things to convert you and make you draw back and not give yourself that chance. Because the only thing it is when we constantly, you know, I go on, you know, thinking about the negative things, or and allowing yourself to see those negative things as a positive view towards your life and how it changed it. You know, there's a lot of things that's been placed on your life. There's a lot of things that's been placed on your path that, you know, enemy was trying to make sure it broke you in every different way, but actually it did break you, but it molded you into something a lot more stronger than what you used to be. You know, you've been in those molds where it was conditioned. There was limited beliefs on you, limited control. They, you know, they wanted us to walk around like a damn carbon copy. No, No, if not, if I had my part in it, no, hell to the no, I will not do that. We were put, not born here, but placed here to change our views on life, being able to change the darkness that crowds over people's heads all the time. We went through things that it was a blessing by God that you're still here. There's some people that I've connected with that it got too heavy for them, and their time is not here anymore. It's over on the other side. We're all changing, we're all growing. Allow yourself to go through that transformation that you deserve. We're starting, a whole new book. You're the author to your book. You write it how you want to write it, but is it going to be a book of survival and triumph, or is it going to be being a failure and giving up? That's, you, like I told y'all before when I did that video, you can either be the superhero of your story or you can be a villain. It's one of your choices. You have to choose how to live your life, but just make sure it's the right one. We're all going through all these different changes, and yes, it can really, really drag out. It can really, take you there to where you're just like ready to walk off and say, the hell with this. I'm just tired. Your soul's not going to let you do that. And it's like, okay, you just lay down here for a minute. But when I tell you get your butt up, wake the hell up. Because they were like, okay, you done got sat down a lot. And that's the times, I feel drained myself. I'm going through my own changes and transformations, as well as, I'm voicing out the things that we need to pay attention to in our life. I know things happen for a reason. Certain things are, transformating, or whatever, what word I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm draining right here. But it's changing for the better for us. Is you have to just allow yourself to see it as that. A lot of things is coming to a close, and it's just like you have to really sit back and analyze the changes you went through. You might not be where you're wanting to be right now, but I guarantee you're not even the same person that started this journey. You have learned, you have grown, you have educated yourself in so many ways. If you're connecting with me, obviously there's something that you are very intrigued about that you feel like I might have the answer to know. I'm still learning, every day. I just go by, the visions that I get, the messages that they want me to push out. Sometimes I'm just like, wait a minute, what? You want me to say what? Because I was even thrown when they said, oh, okay, well, we need you to do that video about, the children with autism and stuff like that. I'm just like, well, what do you want me to say? Because it's just like, I'm still an open book on learning about different things, when it occurs to different parents and stuff like that. And, if your children are empathic, or, the things that we have passed on to them, or the things that God and the universe is just, implanting within them. And, all these different changes are taking place in our lives. It's changing how we view things. It's changing how we respond and we reflect on them, allowing that to change and take place, for the better. So it's just like all these different things are going on into your life. And you really have to be able to be grateful for those changes. Yeah, it might be hard. It might be aggravating at times. But then when everything is said and done, you're gonna understand why it had to be that hard. Why, why it had to certain things had to take place. Why did you have to be by yourself on certain times? Why did you have to feel everything? And then when I felt it, it was like so hard, so dark, all these things. But you have to also, you know, look at when it's going on like that. It's all about what you're, because a lot of times we can put too much thought in a certain situation and start allowing things to take place. I've done it. So when you're allowing that change to take place and just being able to have faith within the transition will be better. So, I hope that y'all were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I'm trying to push out another video. Most likely I'll probably take me a break after this one. Well, I'm gonna just try to do another one and just take a break and then, jump back on it again, because a sister's getting tired. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content in this video. I would love to give a post notification shout out to what is it? Let me see who I'm gonna give a post notification shout out to today. Lee G. I'm gonna give a post notification shout out to her. And Ziggy Moon, much love to you as well. And let me see. And Julia Barton, Life of Lifetimes, much love to you as well. You know, if you're new, please drop me a line. I would love to get to know you. And, you know, if this is your first time watching my videos or even on my channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Um, and I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share. You know, hit that bell if you have not already. Um, and I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible for everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity, words, vibes, and frequencies. You never know. All those things can really, you know, take somebody a long way. If you want to drop me a line, but you know, there's things that you are still opening up about, but don't feel comfortable about it, and you really do want to get in touch with me, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger, not the page. I don't know if you have to, you know, send a friend request just to get the messenger. I'm not sure how that works, but just you you can go ahead and send me a short text and let me know, hey, you know, I'm from YouTube family or Heyoka family, and I would like to talk about this, that, and the third. I will accept your, you know, your request on Messenger. I'm just not accepting anything on my actual page. So if you have done that, please don't take offense to that. It's just I've had a couple of people, you know, not subscribe, but request me just for, you know, negative reasons or nosy reasons. And since that, you know, one apple can spoil it for the whole bunch. So, you know, I'm not no longer doing that anymore. So, but I do not mind helping you out the best way I can. If I have the answer, if I don't, I can gladly direct you to a way that you need to know on what you need to know about your life. So I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more video, and then I'm gonna take me a break to go ahead and recharge because this is a lot. So I will talk to y'all later. Much love to you. Peace and be wild.